Are we truly taking care of our families? Think of what food can be saved for a later date. Did we miss out on a key skill? Home economics. What society needs is to bring back home economics. Let's go to Grandma's house. You walk in. You smell her house. Brown sugar, chocolate, butter. You know it's cookies. You're excited that it's cookies. Let's think back. Did Grandma get to experience this? This core memory. Let's go back to Grandma's 20s and 30s. This is back in the Great Depression. The Great Depression started in 1929 and ended in 1939. 10 years. Hard 10 years. How did she live? What was her life like? We know it wasn't easy. But the one thing those amazing people had was self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency, they had the skills of self-sufficiency, gardening, and being prepared for the worst outcomes, for anything to happen. Could we say that about our generation today? Could we honestly say that about our generation? Let's think on it. Self-sufficiency is key. It has always been a necessity, and we need to bring it back. A jack of all trades is a master of none, but better than a master of one. I love that phrase. It's always better to have more than one skill than one set skill that could eventually help someone down the road. It's always good to be able to help someone out the road, down the road. Could one of those set skills be gardening? I know gardening is hard, and it is a skill for most people with a green thumb. Along with having a green thumb, you also have to know how to store and preserve the seeds to where you can have it down the road. Again, it's always good to have things down the road. Remember that. So with that being said, gardening. You think gardening, greenhouses, you think just your average floral garden bed. Let's go to the basics. Find your favorite plants. Only grow what is your favorite and is it edible? You don't want anything that is not edible because you want to be able to store it, to preserve it. Plant a easy variety. You never want to start in the beginning, or you never want to start in the middle and have to work your way to the beginning, because then you just lose everything and everything just might fall and fail and you'll be crushed. I can say that from experience very much. Forage your yard. Everything we could possibly need is here. Everything we could possibly use is available. We just have to find it, use it. Go to your local library. There's plant indexes. Go out and forage your yard. That being said, while you're foraging your yard, always be prepared for what? The worst. Always be prepared for the worst. Are we able to provide for our families? You want to always be able to provide for your family. Always, hands down. That being said, providing for your family is not just putting a roof over the head, having something for them to lay on that you made from scratch or to keep them warm. You want to be able to lengthen their survival rates at 100%. Always have something to fall back on. Always. When in doubt, sort it out. With all that being said, what society needs to do is to bring back home economics for self-sufficiency, for gardening skills, and for always being prepared for the worst. Garcia-Shankle and what society needs to bring back home economics. Thank you.